Okay, Salvation Army haul. I think I got 20 items. I'm not sure if I counted that right, but I think I got 20 items, spent 2.5 hours there, so a good day. First item, I tend to pick this up brand up now because I've sold it really well, and I've only picked it up in like the last week. 650 Royal Robins, size large, half zip, like brown pullover thing. I've picked this up. The numbers, depending on the keywords, are either great or not very, or like terrible. It's like either zero solds or like 2x sell through. Um, I don't know. I picked it up because I've just been doing really well with it. This could also be a really valuable item, or it could be worth not that much. This is a Mountain Hardwear hoodie I got for $6.50, and it's this. So it has this graphic on it that says Everest Base Camp, I believe. Everest Base Camp, and it's got this graphic on the back. I initially thought this was some like thing that Mountain Hardwear did for people who had climbed Everest or who wanted to pretend they had climbed Everest. I believe so. I looked up Mountain Hardwear Everest hoodie, and what showed up was this hoodie, but it wasn't called like that. It was called a Mountain Hardwear Patchwork hoodie, and there's no record of anything of like this on eBay. So what I would probably do is I'm probably going to price this between $35 and $50 because it retails for $75. So price between $35 and $50, and put that in the keyword. Put the keyword patchwork in here, and because people know about this hoodie, or probably know about this hoodie because it is pretty distinct, and are probably searching for a used one because it's out of stock everywhere, it will probably sell for good money, better money than a standard Mountain Hardwear hoodie. I've done that with a North Face vest, a North Face Studio Tunic vest, and it sold really fast. So that's the case. This is a Nike Golf embroidered thing. I don't know what that is. It doesn't really matter. Nike Golf, I don't really care. It's a golf related thing. It's some golf. It doesn't matter because golf is golf. The only thing that matters is company logos. That doesn't really matter. So yeah, you can see Nike Golf. Can you see that? Nike Golf, size large, climate fit, soft shell, insulated windbreaker vest. I don't know. That's probably all the keywords I'm going to use. Not great sell through on these, but they sell for like at least 35, and that's a winter item, as the last two were, so the sell through should significantly go up as we get closer and further on into the colder months. Levi's Denizen black cargo shorts. Those keywords have 5 actives and 9 solds on eBay, so figured this was a pretty safe buy for $5. The Salvation Army priced their shorts at $5. This is a good. I really like Salvation Army a lot more than Goodwill, just because of their prices, and they have good inventory, especially where I live. Although it is kind of hit or miss. This was also $5. Big size XL shorts from Prana. I can't remember what these shorts were called, but I did look up style number because Prana has those. Pretty good prices. I think like 75% sell through on those. I didn't look those up at the store. I tend to just pick up Prana if it's not a shirt. If it's a shirt, I have to look it up. This was the first tag sale item, half off 6, so $3 for these board shorts that are kind of weird. So they're this brand Jet Pilot, and it's supposedly 100% nylon, but they're like neoprene lined. Instead of having like the mesh lining, it's neoprene. So it's kind of like a swim trunks that disguise a wetsuit or something underneath, although it's not sealed or anything. Also, they feel really high quality, so in the tab, it's like plastic there. It's like thick plastic. So, I don't know. Maybe worth something, maybe not. Numbers were decent on eBay. This and another thing were probably the biggest gambles. So this is Speed Zone race gear, size XL, button shirt with the logos and company logos and whatnot on it. I didn't notice that none of the sold comps had company logos, but none of the active comps had any of those logos either. So I don't know, maybe that will appeal to the sort of racing nerds who want to pretend like they're actually gonna race. I don't know. Good numbers on it though, without again, heavier, so only about 50% sell through, but should go up. Basic Nike t-shirt, half off of 5. Wouldn't touch it for more than $3. Basic Nike with the logo in excellent condition. Size what, medium. I would wear this probably. Just a solid brand. If I can get it for under $3, I just generally pick up Nike. First time I've picked up this brand, it is American Apparel with this thing. What is this? SLO Clean Energy or whatever. I don't really care. That seems like something that someone will buy. Just, you know. And this is, I bothered to look it up because that's the American Apparel track shirt. And oh, you cannot, there's no way you're gonna be able to read that. But that says Made in USA right there. So I bothered to look it up, and it is not, oh no, it is vintage. No, it's not vintage. Okay, it's double stitch on the hem and single stitch on the, maybe it is, I don't know. I don't know if American Apparel is all made in USA or whatever, but American Apparel, since it went out of business, some of the stuff seems to be in high demand. First time I found this brand, Everlane, black, long sleeve, women's t-shirt. I assume it's women's. I don't know if they do men's. $5.50 for that. Good numbers. Shouldn't sell for less than $25. Maybe I might accept an offer though. Half off of $3.50. So this was $1.75. Nike. What is it? Mustangs soccer jersey. This type of thing is going to sell really well, and it's white, and it somehow doesn't have stains, at least not that I've found. I'll probably find one during the listing process, but I screened pretty hard and I couldn't find one. Okay, so these were both like right next to each other. Two new with tags, and this is a local race. It's a cycling jersey from Aussie, and it's new with tags, so we have two of those. And they were both half off of $5.50, so $2.75 a piece. Cycling jerseys are generally pretty easy money, and this is a decent brand. Wrangler 2XLT or 2XT for $5.50. Heavy flannel plaid button-up shirt. Again, very wintry item. I'm not going to bother to wait. I'll just list it now, and it'll probably sell sometime in December. Good brand. Don't really hear it talked about very much. Plains Western Wear. Pearl Snap. The Plains Western Wear Pearl Snaps, if they are size XL and above, I generally just pick them up. And this is a solid black. If I use the keyword solid in the title, it seems like these are 2X sell-through, and otherwise it's like 50%, so I'm definitely going to make sure to use solid, say solid black instead of just black. I don't know if that actually matters, using the keywords that have better sell-through, but maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I have good luck with this brand, so I generally pick it up. This is the biggest gamble, probably more than that racing one, but I got so much stuff at this place that I was really happy, and I didn't really care too much because I'm going to make the money back. Worst case scenario, I'll break even on this. Brand that I would never pick up in any other circumstance, but it's a Tommy Hilfiger giant H spell out. It's not vintage. That's the only, if it was vintage, it would definitely be a no-brainer, but it's not vintage. It's really good condition. Tommy Hilfiger denim, big spell out t-shirt in a size large. I know that the Tommy Hilfiger that has a big spell out tends to do a lot better than stuff that doesn't. I don't know. I've never bought it before. If that doesn't sell, then whatever. It's $5. Not gonna complain. Willing to take a gamble on that. This was half off of $5.50, so $2.75. Basic Nike Golf polo shirt, and this is a weird one. It's got like this textured. Yeah, you can see it there. It's like textured surface. I don't exactly know what to call it. There's probably some word for that, but that might be worth a little bit more than the standard polos that I generally put up for like 15 plus shipping. This is very similar to the Wrangler, but it's even heavier. It's a Orvis, which is a brand I really like, despite it not actually being like amazing. really heavy plaid flannel, almost Madras plaid flannel, button up, almost almost shacket really. I might call this a shacket. It's super heavy plaid flannel. It's probably closer to, yeah, I'm gonna call this a shacket. I think not great sell through, like 33%, but just I know that this brand, when you have good modifiers like that, it just sells for me really well. I haven't sold it in the winter yet, as I haven't been reselling since the winter really. So I don't know. Maybe maybe it won't sell. I sell throughs at 33% now. I would expect that to get up to 100% as we get through the winter. Okay, and now we get to the two best finds of the day. I found these almost, yeah, I found one of them and then I found the next one. So I found this. I didn't ever actually expect to find this brand where I live because it's a pretty expensive brand. But I guess there are people who use this type of stuff. Just this basic T-shirt thing, and it's in a size. Is it a size large? Size extra large. So that's good. And it is this brand. This was $3.50 because T-shirts are $3.50 at this place. Size XL, and it's this brand. When I saw that, I yelped. I was so happy. Ibex, and Ibex is a performance merino wool base layer brand. Ibex, Icebreaker, and Smart Wool are all phenomenal sellers. Perennially, anything that I found one Icebreaker piece, it sold in like a week, and it had literally, I think, 20 holes in it. It's just a basic T-shirt, sold for 25 bucks. This probably will be about the same. I don't know. I was just really happy to find this, and then I happened to stumble upon probably an even better find. Here it is. It's another. I'm covering the logo because it's embroidered there. Basic T-shirt from this brand, Kuiu, or K-U-I, I don't know if that's how you say it. And it's in a size 3XL. This is a very high-end technical hunting brand, and the sell-through is like ridiculous. I think it's like 500% or something on this entire brand. This is also a merino wool base layer, 83% merino wool. What? That is, how does that even work? Oh, okay. It's like 80, it's mostly merino wool, and there's a little bit of nylon. You can read that there, and you can see it's a size 3XL. Just an incredible find. This is like, the T-shirts from Kuiu sell for like 20 plus shipping minimum, and since this is a merino wool base layer, this is a very important keyword, base layer, probably minimum 35 plus shipping. The Ibex had a whole bunch of little, well, not a whole, it had a few little holes and a couple like small streaks. This one is almost flawless except for, where is it? There is a pretty major flaw in it, but I don't really care. Where is it? Yeah, it's right there. So you can see there was a hole, and then somebody like stitched that back together. And it's actually a pretty good stitching, honestly. Doesn't really bother me that much. This brand, especially because it's a base layer, this brand is just so strong that I would be surprised if this takes longer than a week to sell. Just a slam dunk brand. I think these were probably donated by the same person. Or I thought they were until I realized one was 3XL and one was XL, because they were like really close to each other. Only maybe 10 shirts apart. But yeah, absolutely stellar haul. I had a lot of other stuff that I decided to throw back because it was either slightly flawed or I don't know, it didn't really quite meet the criteria that I wanted. But yeah, just, oh my gosh. Some days are like this, and this was one of those days. So yeah, bye.